So I'm just going to rock your boat about something. You know, Aleister Crowley, not Crawley, but Crowley, okay? His original name was, what did his name? It wasn't Aleister, it was Alec. And he changed it to the version of country where I think some of his family was from, even though he's from technically England. I think it's Irish or Scottish, is the where Aleister came from. It's the surname to Alec. Okay? There's one piece of information. The next thing is he never unalived anyone. Now, he had a reputation. He was doing things that people didn't really care for. However, there were still available people to do those things with him, by the way. That rumor, gossip, mishandling of information in the wild way that he chose to live his life is what got him his reputation. That's what happened there. Living his life the way he chose to live his life. Now, yeah, he hung around and wanted to do things with women that we would call ladies of the night, okay? But the thing is, on top of that, he was just washing off of that Christian delight. The thing is that when people grow up in such a strict type of environment, especially when they see the compromising wind of it, they wonder what the hell is going on with it. And he participated in doing that. Lots of you guys kind of do that still. Do you realize that? You watch pornography, you pay for things, you do stuff. Yet the people he was with always knew what he was doing, what he was participating in, what he was living his life as. Yet other people are finding themselves paying for it themselves, yet we're looking at someone from this many years ago as some sort of evil person, when in all true reality, he did murder a cat, unalive a cat. Yet he was told as a child of 8 or 9 years old that this animal had 9 lives, yet never did it again. At least not like that. Now, as I don't really participate in certain things, I guess what I want to make clear to you is I would like you to start really questioning things, learning stuff, reading. It's a good thing. It really is. You find yourself actually learning things truly about other people and realizing, God, he just had a whole lot of rumors against him, a whole lot of thoughts about what he was doing. And even if you don't agree in mysticism, there's a ton of orders out here who do, including the very faith that you believe in. Yet, he went for the knowing, not the faith. He went for the knowing. Now, I do know that he ended up contracting a sexually transmitted disease, which, by the way, none of you lose your job for or have to get out of college for, but he certainly did, because he no longer fit in that box that you put before him, or the society did. But folks with STDs don't have to be excommunicated from college or from work or being who they are because of it. And now we know, even with the ones he had, he could have just had some antibiotics, which potentially he might have been able to cure himself. Who knows? We call him crazy, but in all reality, what did he really do? Did he become crazy, or did he choose to do what he was doing? And from what I can tell, he did. Now, I haven't read all of his books, and I haven't sought all of his looks. And please don't get me wrong out here. I'm just bringing information to you. He did call things black magic. He really did. And a lot of those things he stopped with that as soon as he did. So I really urge you to start learning things instead of just assuming things. And it doesn't mean that you have to love him or think he's a great person or, wow, look at what he did. But you can learn from some things. And you can understand that maybe rumor and lies, or rumor and thinking someone is doing something maybe just isn't the fuel to that thing that you should be doing. And you know another thing, even though it seems to me that people still have a problem with it, it's not that big of a deal to be a homosexual, is it? I mean, come on. Love is love, baby. That's another thing he did that they all were ashamed of. But as long as he didn't make enough trouble or too much trouble, then he was pretty well loved, wasn't he? By the devil.